Hey YouTube, it's Carrie, Lady VSG, here with what is possibly my final pre-op update. Today is Monday, March 30th, 2015. I am scheduled for VSG surgery on Monday, April 6th, 2015, so a week from today. My surgery is going to be down in Tijuana, Mexico at the Obesity Control Center with Dr. Ariel Ortiz. So let's see, stats. When I started out on this process, I weighed 301.8 pounds. Today I weighed in at 278.8 pounds, so a total loss of, I want to say 23 pounds. See, I actually used my phone this time and I didn't make a math error. So yeah, so 23 pounds down. The nutritionist goal for me was to lose 5 to 10% of my body weight before I got down there for surgery. So that was a minimum of 15 pounds. 10% would have been 30 pounds. I don't think I'm going to be able to get off those last 7 pounds in the week I have remaining, but I'm kind of hoping to lose like maybe another 3. I think I could get 3 pounds out in a week. So, you know, here's hoping. So for Obesity Control Center, for the 2-week pre-op diet, I can't remember if I went over this in the last video, but so you do like 3 to 4 protein shakes a day. It's basically the kind of a liquid diet, except I get to have like green leafy vegetables, so like salads and stuff, and I think it's 3 ounces, maybe 4, but 3 ounces of lean protein once a day, like for dinner or something. And of course this is all, it's part of the liver shrinking diet. Doing something really low carb helps, you know, lose a little bit extra weight before the surgery. I don't know why I wanted to say before the wedding, before the surgery. And then that makes your liver smaller, because when they're doing the laparoscopic surgery, they have to sort of move your liver out of the way to be able to access your stomach. So if your liver is as small as possible, that makes it easier. So you know, that kind of stuff. So it's nice. I mean, I don't want to complain about, oh, my pre-op diet's so hard, because I see people on the forums and on Facebook who have to do 2 weeks of like, it's just a liquid diet. You know, they don't get to have the lean protein. They don't get to have salads or vegetables or whatever. Like it's just liquid, and that sucks. You know, just doing liquids during the day and then having dinner, like by the time I get home, sometimes I'm just so crabby and cranky, and like I feel like my 3-year-old niece just falling apart, you know, because I'm hungry. That like, and I kind of think that this 2 weeks, the 2-week pre-op, is going to be the worst part of the whole thing, because I still have my regular stomach. I still feel hungry. Like I want that sensation of feeling like I'm full, you know, which just part, like the fact that I could eat so much and overeat so much is one of the reasons why I was so obese, why I am so obese, and why I'm having this surgery to begin with. So I kind of think that, you know, like post-op, yeah, it's going to be hard and I'm going to be tired and have no energy, but, you know, I will have just had surgery. My stomach will be drastically smaller. I won't be producing the same quantity of hunger hormones that I used to. And even if I do feel hungry, like I'm gonna have that, you know, really severe restriction. So I kind of feel like this, right? This immediate thing right now is gonna be the suckiest part of the whole process, just because I still feel as hungry as I normally would, but I can't eat what I want to. And so, does that make sense? Anyway, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I just feel stupid the last week. Like, it's not, I know that I'm, you know, a relatively intelligent human being, but just at work and stuff, and even with my phone, like I made sure that I like logged in my weight, because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to do math in my head, and normally I can do math in my head. Like, just being this hungry is like, my cognitive functioning is just not there. You know, and we went over to electronic they're called Mars and TARS. So it's the medication administration records and the treatment administration records at work. And I was supposed to, like, I took the extra class so that theoretically if my coworkers had questions, they could come ask me, because I was supposed to be a super trainer. And then the first day of rollout, like, they keep asking me questions, and I was like, I don't know. I don't remember. Like, I can't, I took that class 2 days ago. I can't retain this information, you know? And I just, like, it was funny, and everybody was laughing at me, you know, like, oh, good job being a super trainer, like, whatever. And, you know, like, I get along with my coworkers, so I don't think they were actually, like, mad at me or anything. But, like, there's a little part of me that was just like, what is going on? Why can't I use my brain? And I think it's just a combination of, you know, the stricter diet and being hungry. Like, my body, I'm a food addict. You know, food definitely took priority. And if I'm hungry, then damn it, I'm going to eat. You know, I'm going to eat something. And it's probably not going to be healthy, but, like, but I'm going to get that fix that I want. And just this last, you know, especially this last couple weeks, well, this last week on the liquid diet, you know, like having the really strict diet in place and not being able to eat and not sort of fulfilling that kind of addiction cycle, like my brain's just falling to pieces. Like I can't do anything that requires higher brain functioning because my brain feels like this basic need isn't going to be met and isn't being met, and it's going to throw a tantrum about the whole thing. So that sucked. I'm going out to dinner tonight with some friends. I'm going to tell them at dinner tonight that I'm having the surgery next week. I kind of just want to make sure that I feel like their feelings would be hurt if I didn't tell them before I left. I think my family's feelings are probably going to be hurt that I'm not telling them beforehand, but I don't know how to describe it. Like, I know they're going to be supportive of me, and I know that, like, they're not gonna try and stop me, but it's one of those, like, for whatever reason in my head right now, it seems like it's just mentally less, like, less drama. I can't even think of the words I want. But yeah, so anyway, so I'm telling my family after the surgery, basically one of those situations where it's like, like they used to say, it's easier to get forgiveness than permission. I'm 33 years old. I don't need their permission, but you know that feeling, like, you know, I know my mom and I know my sister are going to be supportive and they're going to be encouraging, but there's this tiny part of me that's a little bit worried that they're going to be, like, upset with me. And so better to just tell them after when they can't, like, I don't even know what I think that they would try to do. But anyway, so I'm telling a couple of friends tonight. I'll tell my family next week. I imagine it's going to be awkward because I'm going to tell my parents when we're at a charity thing. So that might be awkward. Although, you know, we're going to be in public later on, so they can't yell at me all that much. Hopefully. And then the next day is my niece's first birthday, so I'm going to have to tell my sister then, you know, hopefully she's distracted. I know they're not going to yell at me. I don't know why I'm being such a chicken, but I am. Like, that's just how it is, I guess. I'm just going to be a scared little baby about it and then deal with it later, because procrastination is apparently awesome. So we'll see. So yeah, in terms of getting ready for the surgery, I got emailed from the Obesity Control Center today. They sent me a piece of paper that's like a medical, not like a medical release, but kind of, but it's for crossing the border, especially coming back from the surgery. So it lets the border guards, patrol, I don't know what they're called, but it, you know, it tells them, like, I had surgery, I can't stand for very long, please let me use the express lane, the driver will meet me on the other side, blah, 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 like that kind of stuff, which I'm thankful for. My flight's down. I checked the airplane and it looks like there are people sitting next to me, which I'm kind of anxious about. I get paid on the 4th. So for Virgin Air, you can upgrade, like, for $30, you can upgrade your seat to one of the, it's not even, like, I don't think it's business class. Like, first class is way more than that. but $30 more, and you get like to check it. You get to go on first, I guess. And I don't know if you get more leg room in those seats in the first couple of rows there that they've got. But a lot of those seats had like an empty seat next to them, and so I'm debating about spending, because I'm flying from Portland to San Francisco and then from San Francisco to San Diego, so it's 4 flights total. So $30 a thing, it would be an extra $120, but then I wouldn't be sitting next to someone, which honestly I think for $120 it might be worth the mental, like, I wouldn't be freaking myself out the whole time that we're on the plane, you know. So I might do that. Let's see. Oh, I have a piercing that I have to go get taken out, since they don't want you to have any kind of metal, you know, no piercings or anything. If they have to do some kind of MRI, the MRI machine will rip it out of your body. I actually had to take care of a kid that had that happen to him when I was in nursing school in clinicals. He, you know, he chose to not disclose that he had a piercing. He said he didn't. The MRI machine ripped it out. That sucks. It's, you know, it's a little wound. It's really painful. I don't want that to happen. So I have to go get that taken care of. I've got my passport. I need to go to the bank and get money for tips. I'm not sure how much to get. On the forums, people have been saying like maybe $100, $150, you know, in 5s and 1s, just so I can tip people. I've got all my clothes and stuff that I think I need. I'm not really sure what else I would need to get. There's not really anything else I need to sort of prepare for. I need to pack. So I need to do laundry, which means I have to go to my sister's house because I don't have a washer and dryer. Yeah, I need to pack. I'll do the packing video for you guys. I've got all the stuff. My sister and her husband are going to stop by and check in on my cat, so I don't have to put him in like a boarding thing. And yeah, I'm excited. It doesn't even really feel real at this point, you know? Like, I booked the surgery I booked the surgery October 17th, I think. 17th or 18th. And so it's been so long. It's been over 6 months that, you know, it feels like it hasn't sunk in yet. Like, it doesn't, I'm not registering that, you know, a week from yesterday, this coming Sunday, I have to wake up really early because my flight leaves at 6:45 in the morning, and I'm going to go to Mexico. And a week from today, you know, it's 10:30 in the morning right now. I'll probably, like, I will be at the Obesity Control Center. I don't know if I will be in surgery or already be done with the surgery or be waiting to have the surgery. Like, it doesn't seem real. I've got all these preparations and stuff. Like, I've got all my clear liquids. I've got my protein drinks. I've got the vitamins. Like, but it's weird. It doesn't seem real yet. So, this video is 13 minutes long. I will stop yammering and I will check in with you guys later. Bye.